Hello, how you doing? Hopefully you can hear me. We're going to play some Warhammer Underworlds. Thanks for joining me. Right, so the plan tonight is I've got a few people I think sat on our Discord server who are interested in having a game. So I'm going to do a little friend code on one of those in a moment. So what we'll do is we're going to launch in. Now, my account here, I didn't have some of the warbands unlocked. I actually just had to activate some of them because I really wanted to play with the Chosen Axes tonight. So we're going to, my first game, I'm going to be at Chosen Axes game. One of my favourite warbands. Now, I don't actually have a really good deck set up on here, so I don't know what the decks are, so we're going to have a look at those first. Chosen Axes are really fun. They're really hard to play, but they're really, if you can pull off the right things, quite a bit of the right strategy, they're actually really good fun. So we're going to play with them. Like I said, I don't know the deck, so we're going to have a quick look at the deck here. So there's a few decks here. Now, I'm going to go on this aggressive deck here. It was actually designed by one of our members of our Discord. One thing we do actually on Discord is that we invite people every now and again, players, to actually share their decks with us, and if we think they're good enough, we actually put them up as a default deck. So this is a good example of that. So let's click. Now the way you can do that is we have a thing here called a deck code. You copy the deck code, and that will copy it to your clipboard. You can then paste that into our Discord, or send us an email, and if you think you've got an awesome deck, it's a really good way to share decks with your friends and other members of the community. It's a really cool little feature that we've added in there, which is awesome. It's also useful. There are some online websites which will also enable you to build decks, and I believe, I can't say for certain, that the decks also work on there too. Okey-dokey. Anyway, hope you like my hat tonight, by the way. Thought I'd go full Australian. Anyway, so we're going to look at this deck here. Let's see what objectives we have in this deck. So, we've got Victorious Duel, Swift Advance, Planter Standard, Escalation, Silent Grimnir. There's some good cards in there. In the deck builder here, you can select your cards by warband specific or universal, or both. It's up to you. So the Chosen Axes have some really good cards that I really love. I'm just going to see if there's a few in here that haven't been added to this deck. Ferocious Charge, Sign of Grimnir. No, they're pretty good. Bear with me a second. Just going to see whether Firefox is taking over my computer like it sometimes does. We've also got some gambits. Let's look at the gambits in here. Earth Shakes, Treasure Lust. There's some other good ones in here, but obviously you can only have a certain number of cards in your decks, and some of these cards are restricted as well. So we've got Twist the Knife in there, which is really good. Sidestep. So a lot of these cards are really good for moving dwarves onto objectives, because objectives are really important for dwarves. Because you get onto an objective, if you're on an objective when the round ends, you basically become inspired, which is pretty good. Upgrades, those, yeah, they're pretty good. They're all pretty strong. Let's have a quick look at what Blessing. We haven't got the move in there. Move's usually quite useful. Is there anything Ravens. I'm actually going to take that off. Put that on. I like a bit of a speedy fuel, so let's save that. Just going to see if there's... Looks like I've got one player waiting. I don't know who you are. Just going to check to see if the chatter is on Twitch. If there is any chatter, there might be anybody on there. Let's find out. A few viewers. Most of you are watching from okay. Steelheart's Magor, hey? Oh no, what armies? Oh, somebody's answering a question. So yeah, we've got quite a few viewers seeing us through the Skulls 2021 site on Steam at the minute, which is being hosted by Steam, and is a big Games Workshop promotional festival. Lots of Games Workshop titles, licensed titles that are up for sale, and have special Skulls bonuses in there. That could be changes of themes of the game, could be sales, it could be new DLC, new environments, new characters. So do check it out if you're floating around Steam at the moment. It's a really good thing that's happening. We are, I think I'm ready to jump in. What do you reckon? Should we play a game? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to invite a friend. I'm going to put a code in. So I'm going to go on our Discord right now because I know there's a couple of people waiting. I'm hoping, there it is, so we're going to put that in. The Chosen Axe is ready. I think I know who's going to be joining it. Well, who knows, it's whoever's quick on the draw. They put the code in, they've got to get it in quickly. Volomir. Volomir was buzzing around looking for a match. Alrighty, so I'm going to get them set my board. I like to do this with dwarves just because dwarves are really slow, so they're one disadvantage. And so you don't want them to, you don't want Volomir to, I don't want to make a long board or something where it takes me half the match to get across there. Yeah, Nero, you can come up next. It's going to be quicker. Right. Volomir is exalted, which is great, so they're a pretty good player. Probably way better than me. Play with the dwarves, there was a certain bunch of boards I used to play with, and I can't remember what they were. I'll go with that. Let's go straight up, I think. Should I be scared of dwarves? Nah. And don't be scared if I'm playing them either. Although I did get to Exalted with a good dwarven deck a few months back. Let me think about what I want to do here. used to have certain little tactics for playing with dwarves, and it's been a while since I played with them, so I can't remember exactly what the plays were. Work it out. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna chuck a lethal in the middle there. So what have I got here? If your leader takes enemy out, a lot of pressure on the leader. Okay. An escalation, which is a good card, but it's probably, I don't like getting it too early on. It's a good card for a late game when people have got loads of glory to spend. You can get a really good 2 glory just from people, and that's any upgrade. Hidden Paths is pretty good. That inspiration one's pretty good. So it's actually, I didn't choose a very good board here. I'm going to choose that. I'm going to go with it. Let's see how this falls out. I'm a bit scared because I put pressure on myself, because I used to be quite good with dwarves and I haven't played for a while with them. All the fire slayers, as we should call them really. We're in Warhammer lingo. Yeah, if I'm super lucky, yeah, Fuel could potentially land victorious duel. Yeah, I know. I know. So, why have I put Fuel back over there? Because I don't have many. So, like I said, to inspire, I need to be on objectives. I don't have many objectives on my side of the board. There's a lot at the back end of the board here, and I have a card called Hidden Paths. So, I'm gonna risk it for a biscuit, and the problem is here. I'm up against a warband that's got really good ranged attacks. So he's going to stay back and just take pot shots, and he has a range of 3 on his attacks, I think. So this could be a whitewash in the way this board's set up. Ah, brought Drakan out to play at the front of the board, which is exciting. Oh, look at the crits! Look at the crits! What are you doing to me? Come on. Yeah, thumbs up, buddy. Can't wait to see who goes first. Kinda hoping he does, but we'll see. So what he's hoping, he's hoping that I'm going to move a dwarf onto an objective, and then he's just going to shoot me off it. Is what he's hoping. But I ain't no regular fire slayer. Now I just need to. So he does 1 damage. One of these has. Vol does 2. 2 and 1. See, I could just go in and cause a bit of a ruckus here. Sort of almost sacrifice do it. Because if I can land this, and what's going on? It's pretty good. It's a good start. And he's on guard. Of course. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to inspire skill. It's a bit tense, isn't it? Yeah. See? I should have read your message to Sam before I yeah. See, I've got the community helping me out. I'm not even reading the messages until before my movement. Come on, Volomir. Let's do it. What you got for me? Come on. Right. Okay. Don't have a twist the knife or something. So the annoying thing is here is that of these objectives here, he can take pot shots on me. I should have kind of thought about that, especially against Storm of Celestus, because it's their ranged attacks, which is they're brutal. They can only do it once per round, so he's going to count on taking me out with a ranged attack, and then either coming in to do a close one or get sleek on the job. So I have 3 activates here. I'm going to have to try and hope that I can get these 2 Fire Slayers inspired. And just hope that my defense, they can defend the rolls. It's hard to remember all their tricks. It is definitely hard to remember all their tricks, for sure. I've got to play this right here. It's interesting. lethal will do the last bit of damage. Yeah, you can wave your fancy crits around. So that's annoying. If he'd have stayed there, I could have hidden past here and taken him out. Instead, what I'm going to do is doesn't really matter. I don't want to go in that corner because otherwise I'll get trapped. This will be interesting. Ooh, look at that. I've got that card as well, Trusted Defender. One of the most powerful fighters in the game is Fuel. Can he bring it home? This is going to be tough because I've got an extra dice. Oh. But, yeah, you fancy crits. I do have this reaction, Oath Sworn. So I get another roll of the dice, literally. Come on, that's better. Oh, but I got the hammer. Yes. It's a pity it wasn't the leader, because I could have got Victorious Jewel. But hey, we'll take. What are you getting? What? Those sneaky new starter deck cards where you get those activation, these objectives after an activation. Way to pee on my parade, buddy. Right. So Fuel now has 3 movement. Problem is he can run rings around me, so I'm going to put. What have I got here? 3 more upgrades. So I'm just gonna buff up Fuel. Reason being, it means I can score escalation. Also, it means that I'm closer to scoring Chosen Champion. I can get one more upgrade on him in the next round. So this game's batching away at those glory. It's not necessarily about killing as many people as possible. You've got to be really think about the objective cards you've got and try and make the best decision, not just for keeping your team alive, but to score these valuable little orange tokens. And it'll be interesting to see what he does here. Whether he... Okay. Ooh, I needed that. I've got a little bit of a bug sometimes where the gun blasts don't go off. We know about it. We're actually a bit unsure what's causing it. Well, I think we are sure what's causing it. It's a bit of a tricky fix. There's been escalation. Right. I don't think hoping that I get that move +2 now that I moved into my deck before the match. I have. That's great. That's interesting. Inspired Tef does 3 damage. And if I get a crit, he gets cleave. Right, going first. Just a bit of a pain. I wish I'd have won that, but. By Grimney, he's lucky. That's not good. That's not good at all. Do you know what? 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm gonna wish I had kept? I should have kept it. I'm an idiot. Right. Well, that's going on. Play this card. +1 damage. Does 2 damage. That's pretty good actually. Do you know what? I'm going to play that on Tef. And then I'm going to play this. Because it means that if I do the attack without moving and don't do a charge, it means Tef is still handy to go and take out Sleek if the rolls come off, or if there's no. Oh, what's that? -1. What's that? Placing your power -1 dice from the enemy's attack action in the next activation. So that means I only have 1 dice. It does mean I don't have to move. I think I've got to go for it. If I can take him out, it leaves Sleek very vulnerable. Let's go with it. What reaction are you playing? Oh, he got away with it. Got away with it. He would have got it anyway with me having an extra dice. Hey. Oh, come on. Weirdly, Twist the Knife is going to be completely useless, I think, unless. Not Concussive Cloud. That's if he makes this attack and it gets me, I can't move. Which isn't a bad thing because I've got this spear. Oh, is the spear used up now? I'm not sure that I can use the spear again. Put me out of misery. gather. Whoa! Right. I am able to do it again. I've got to give it another go. You're a lucky boy, I tell you. Maybe I should have gone in with my closer range attack, because I'm going to get 3 dice. I should have. Yeah, I should have done that. Oh, what an idiot. What an idiot. So, what have I got here? Oh, that's interesting. So, you can get that actually with fuel if you beef him up. Yeah, but I don't want Grimnir to charge him. I'll tell you why. Because if Grimnir takes him out, this one is still. Is it Melisande? Yeah. She's still floating about. I might want to take. This is tricky. I think he's struggling as what to do next as well. Stupid Firefox has eaten up all my So he's done that. Oh, look at that. Getting sneaky, cheap glory. I was going to move Grimnir in, but the problem is that Grimnir will only get one go in the last round. And I've got to... Tef will probably be taken out quite easily by Melisande in a minute. Grimnir's not going to be able to get down to that end of the board quick enough. I've got to take Melisande out. Not through the lethal though. Thank you very much. Never let the computer work out the path when you've got lethals involved. I don't need to twist enough to get 4 damage. Yeah. Phew. Alright. I'm still in the game. Only just. But I am still in the game. This is a tight one. This is a close game. Look at that Dracan. He's been getting such good defensive rolls. It's unbelievable. Yeah, you're crazy. Oh, here we go. Look. Yeah, +1. So what you check that out. Right, this next roll off is going to be critical. Oh my gosh, I need to win the next roll off. I don't think I'm going to get massive assault. God, look at those sneaky glories coming out the bag. I think I'm not going to be able to win this. Hey, Warhammer, you're a bit of a cheekster. So I'm going to keep Twist the Knife in a minute. The reason why, I'm going to need to do a ranged attack with Tefk, and he only does 2 damage on the ranged, and that Twist the Knife might come in handy. So I've got Chosen Champion. I am going to get rid of Massive Assault though. I'm going to keep hold of this because I'm going to try and see if I can get... Because if Tefk gets taken out, then I should be alright to score that. I am going to keep Twist the Knife for that ranged issue. I'm also going to keep Spoiled Battle. Or do I want to keep that? Enough Glory. I'll keep it. What have I got here? None of that matters. Right. Oh my god. It's going to have to be me. Oh my gosh. Come on, Tefk. Please. I can't watch. Absolutely rude. I got Swift Advance. That's interesting. Right, I'm gonna... Maybe I should have kept that Tireless Assault. I might have, if I get that, I could have... that's only 6, but I did a 6 and the +1. That could have been an outside possibility to score that. Let's get that out of the way. Play. So, me just going Unstoppable Advance, Plant a Standard, Swift Advance, I would get 4, which would only get me up to a draw with Warhammer, and he's probably got some sneaky Conquest or something else knocking about. I'm going to keep a Glory handy, I don't need the +1 for them. God, this is a good game. I think this shows a bit of the tactical depth. I was playing my son earlier on, it was just a slugfest, whereas this is... Oh, that's not good. Nah, it's never going to happen. Yeah. I can't win now, I think. I can make it respectable. had some keys. In fact, thinking back to my dwarf deck that I had before in my other account, I have a few keys tucked away, and that's always useful, especially for a late game. Keys give you an extra 2 glory. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to... Oh, that's interesting. Right, who had the key? He had the key. Objective 2. Ah. Why have you... Objective 4. Either way, I'm gonna probably use that at some point. So I think I'm just gonna pull some cards out. I'm not gonna win, but I'm gonna at least make the score slightly more respectable, because he's probably got some big objectives still to come in, and look, it'd be nice for me to get into double figures. So yeah, he's... Sorry, I know you want me to run in and see if I can attack, but I'm not going to do it. It's about a respectable loss. Ah, twist can't be used on radio. Interesting. I didn't know that. See people who have different card back than the steel heart. When and how was that? It depends what, I don't know what card back is, but there's a lot of card backs floating around. Some of them DLC, some of them have been giveaways. So past this. Move Grimnir. Onto here. Because it means I get a plant the standard. Just gonna see what he does here, because he might have a card to push me off this objective, and if so, I'll use my card to push myself back on it. There's still another power phase, and I'll probably save my Earth Shakes for that. Where's he going? Right, I thought he would. And just because I'm really, really, really petty. Huh. Petty. Yes. Let's see if he's going to be petty back. So I should get up to 10 here. So I'm not going to win. But yeah, good game. Oh, look at that. Yeah, told you he had a few stinky objective cards in his hand. Well, look, I got to double figures, 16-10. It's not terrible. It was a great game actually. I think that was a really good game, a good example of how Warhammer Underworlds, the strategy, thinking about when to play cards, when to score objectives, think about just taking out your opponent. That's not, look, some games you need to do that, but there are other games where it's all about the glory. It's all about your objective cards, it's all about getting yourself into good positions, thinking about the activations ahead of you and looking at the objective cards that you've got and trying to get yourself in a situation where you increase your probability of scoring those objective cards. And thinking quickly, sometimes you need to get rid of an objective card, mulligan it out if it's not working out for you, to try and get something else in. And that's comes down to good deck building, good strategy within the game, and of course a bit of luck. You always need a bit of luck as well, but it's all about increasing your, if if you can call it that, increasing your luck, or just increasing your probability of the things happening that will give you the best advantage in the match. Right. Okay, that was fun. It's good to play the dwarves again, even though it wasn't the decks that I was used to, but it was still good. Well played, Volomir. I think you're due a bit of a Steam key for that win, because we're doing a bit of a thing on the Discord at the minute. If you play me when I'm streaming and you beat me, I'll give you a Steam key. I don't know whether Volomir has all the DLC or not, but we'll see. So yeah, just send me a private message and we will sort it out. Right. Let's see what we've got next. What do I want to play next? I fancy. What do I want? No, I don't. So that was the code. You remember I copied the code to my clipboard earlier on? That was the code that was in my clipboard, and when you create a new deck, it automatically brings the code in. So it's pretty handy. So if somebody posts a code for you on Discord or in an email, or you get it from some other unknown website perhaps, when you go to create a new deck, it will automatically, if you've copied that to your clipboard, it will automatically bring it in and populate your deck for you. It's very, very handy for doing that. I've just got a message from Volomir. No problem. Just give me till after the stream and I will sort you out. I'm going to play some Eyes of the Nine. Everybody's... I haven't played Eyes of the Nine for a while. I'm going to play the Objective Control. I actually think this is my old deck. I think I submitted it and they said, what do you want to be called on the UI? And I just went, call me the boss. So I think this is my deck, but it was a little while ago, so I think it is. So we're going to create them. Eyes of the Nine, a really odd warband, probably the oddest warband and one of the hardest warbands to play in Warhammer Underworlds Online. Got a bit of magic. They've got a very powerful warrior. Save that for a second. I'm going to go back to Eyes of the Nine and check them out. So we have Vortimus here, who is the leader. He's the major spellcaster. He has this amazing ability to summon this guy here, who's called the Blue Horror, and you can summon him on any starting hex on the board, even opponents. So it's great. You can actually put him in behind enemy lines and cause mischief. If the Blue Horror gets killed, the Blue Horror turns into the Brimstone Horrors. The Brimstone Horrors quite weak, but on their first, I think it's their first attack, they get 2 attacks, which is pretty handy. They only do 1 damage, but still pretty good, and they're ranged. Vortimus has got magic. It's got a lot of other things. Navia and Turosh are kind of they're your failure twins. They're the ones you send out to get roughed up a little bit, but they have a really cool card where if one of them's taken out and you've still got the other one left at the end of the round, you'll score a glory, so that's a really good way to score glory. And then the big heavy hitter of the group is Kacharik. If you can somehow get Kacharik upgraded, Kacharik is really, really powerful. In fact, I'm going to put a new skin, the Augurs of Flesh. I can never pronounce that on there. So let's go. Back. We're going to. I'm actually going to just quickly do the deck, just because I want to make it pretty. Got Agents of Change. I'm going to put the 2021 Skulls 2021 card back. And just to remind you, if you let me say this. If you go back to the main menu and you go to the redeem code here. If you've got the game, if you type in Skulls 2021 promo, all one word, you will download the new card backs for the Skulls, the new card back for the Skulls 2021 promotion, and you'll also get a free skin called Marked by Corn for Garrix Reavers, which is if you own Garrix Reavers, they will be available to play. In fact, if I show you Garrix Reavers here quickly, oh, you can see they've already got the Marked by Corn. They've got these cool little sort of burnt in corn symbols on their body, which look awesome. When our art director forwarded me the first images of those, I was very excited. Well done, Ed. Right, anyway, Eyes of the Nine. We need a player to play against, so I'm going to go to get ready for the code, and we're going to call the code I'm going to invite a friend. The code is play the eyes. Hopefully one of our community members is going to be available to play. There's one player who's been desperate to play me, so I do hope it's them. But I'll play anybody, so we'll see. I do hope it's you, because I know you've really wanted to play. I think it is you, isn't it? There you are, Nero. Hey, Nero. Alrighty, I'm in the roll-off. Now, I'm going to let you on the board. Played it again. It's like a bit like dwarfs. Hello, buddy. How you doing? A bit like dwarfs. I haven't played Eyes of the Nine. I used to play them a lot when we first brought them out. I was on them every night. I used to love playing them. But I haven't played for a while. I might go longboard on this game. Played a longboard game for a while. They can be a bit hit and miss, longboard games. They can sometimes be a little bit dull if somebody's playing quite defensive. Yeah, he's going to play quite defensive, I think. The great thing about longboard games with Eyes of the Nine is because you can summon that blue horror. He can actually go behind enemy lines and actually score cheeky objectives. So if I've got some objectives in my hand, which I think there's a couple of objectives where you need to score multiple, like claim the city and cards like that, you can score some really good easy objectives, but it's got to come off. Right, lethal, he's put one there, that's interesting. So I'm going to put one here, because I'll be taking my little blue horror on a bit of an adventure, I think. Right, what have we got? Summoner. Right, that's good. So if I score the blue horror, if I summon him for a second time, if there is at least one friendly in each of the following, alright, that's good. There's only 2 no more territories in here, which is these 2. Objective 1 was objective 1. So right over shadow key for objective 2 is right near me, which is good. Hallow key for objective 1, which is also good. +1. Push the 1 hex. And I've got another key, which is objective 5. I'm keyed up here. Right, this is really interesting. So, in theory, I've got it all going for me, but that's this game is, never can tell. Ah, he's playing quite high up the board. That's interesting. What's Angarad's 1, 2, 3? So they could attack there. Kacharik can move 4. I think does more damage than Navia. Have mercy on him. Blue Horror cheerleading team. Yeah, something like that, isn't it? Churush here. Navia. Back here, so there is a card in my deck somewhere where if one dies and the other. Oh, look at that! How many double supports did I get there? 4. It's pretty brutal. Right. So I'll be really interested. This is going to be a really interesting game. Quite excited. I love Rampage. Somebody's saying, yeah, great game. It's a great game. So Nero, show me what you got, buddy. I didn't see what you did there. What'd you do? What'd you do? I didn't see. So busy dancing. Choose friendly fight and push them on hex. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Got objective 1. I'm going to hold off for the moment. Because what I'm going to do here, I think, what have I got in my ploys? I think I'm gonna, I want to draw in away from some of those objectives. Actually, I know I've got hidden paths in this game as well. He's got a 2 range, so if I want to attack, I'm going to have to go there, which puts Fortimus in a bit of a dangerous situation. It's got what? There's the 3 range Sorcerer's Bolt from there. Objective 1. Okay, I am going to go with my original plan. Or I don't need 4 yet, so if I stay on the edge here, I'll try and get some early damage. That's a good. Ooh. That's a bit rough. free attack on me. So I'm going to make you work for it. I wanted to save that from a blue horror, but we'll... Might not be the best opening play there, especially if he takes me out. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well played. Yeah, I shouldn't have gone in. I should have played more defensive. You didn't need to do that. I don't think. I think you had 3 damage. You did. You just wasted your twisted knife. But okay. Now I know. I think the blue horror has 3 movement. Does it have 3 or does it have 2? Can't remember. So this is going to make things interesting. So here's my blue horror. I think he has 3. I'm hoping he has 3. We'll find out now. He does. That's good. Look at him. How cool is the blue? It's my favourite model in the game almost. Look at him. I just love him. He's so good. So I'm hoping that will draw Oberyn up. There we go. That's fine. That's fine. That is fine. My ultimate aim here. So I've got 2 goes left. I want to get Churosh onto there, and I want to get blue horror onto here. Now, it depends what Angerad's going to do, because if Angerad comes, at the moment Angerad can't reach me. If I move Churosh up too quickly, I'm not going to score. So, ooh, this is a tricky one. I think I'm going to do this one here. Make this play. I'm going to get another attack. Do I get another attack? Yeah, I do. That's interesting. Oh, double crit. Did you see that? Did you? Did you see it? And the worry here is if Angerad comes up and takes out my Brimstone. Because that will... I can't then score that or that. I'll be gutted. This is... Ooh. That must mean Angerad's coming down this end, surely. No. Oh, I needed you to miss. And just like that, your plan's smoke. So what I'm gonna do is interesting. So I think I can summon another one. I can, and at least I will score. I'll score that. I'm not looking good here. I started off really well. I get a sneaky glory. What have I got? Objective 2, which is right by me, which is good, and I have a key. Navi's movement 4. So I'm going to attach the objective 2 key to her now. So at least I can get that at some point, probably soonish maybe, because that still heart's still knocking about. So even though that didn't go terribly well for me, I'm still in the game. I could still score. Do I want to keep going with this plan here? Still give it a go. Blue Horror is pretty resilient, but I am opening myself up to more glory, free glory. Oh, no way. Let him win. No! If you've been watching the streams, you've seen that I haven't been winning very much recently. I'm going to keep all of those, I think. I just got like 5. Where's 5? It's over here. See, I could whack that on the horror later on. Or there's 1 as well. I'm going to get rid of one of these. I'm going to get rid of that one. I'm going to try and go for that 1, I think. Interesting. I'm definitely going to go first. And I think I'm going to just get that blue horror. Here. And try and get rid of this guy here so that he has to charge if he's going to attack. That'll do. I wish I was rolling those earlier on. It's all right. That is okay. Just gonna see. Hello. Which is the mic? Hello. Is that a bit clearer? Am I clearer now? I think I was using the wrong mic. Is that clearer? Let Nero win and I will follow you. Look, you might win anyway. He's doing pretty well. So we'll see. God, that's just the pressure. Do I want the glory of winning, or do I? It's just, yeah. Anyway, we're going to. What am I going to do now? He can't do much at the moment. She needs to be, so I think I'm going to get Churosh onto 2. Just going to score that objective. Just going to get nice, that'll do. Just going to push you back over here. Churosh is now inspired. I will follow you anyway, but let my friend win. Ah, so it's your friend. I see. Your friend. Right. What do we need? Hello. It's working. I think it's working. Is that working? I think it's working. I'm in him with him in Discord right now. Ha, okay. Right. I've got 2 activations left. Annoyingly, I made a really bad call just then because I need to be on that one and I can't reach it. And I could have reached it if I used that. So therefore, I'm going to try and do that next go. So in the meantime, we're going to play this. It's got a range of. Let's have to play this one. Just going to try and do some craft damage. Oh, double spell dice. Take that. It's a shame I'm only doing 1 damage, isn't it? Yeah, let's drive you back. See ya. This could be really interesting because he's got the next activation. That's good. So he's only got 1 more left. So therefore, he cannot take out. He's been so focused. Yeah, and that's fine. You can do that. Or has he? No, he's only on his 3rd, isn't he? Ah, no. So here's a risk coming up right now. So either way here, I'm going to score something. Whether he takes out my blue horror or he goes for me here. Now, the worry here is he could take out Vortimus. Yeah, here's the worry. That's not good. What damage do they do? 3 or 2? 2. And they already used the twist the knife, unless they had a trapped or something. It does mean that I don't score that fancy panthers, but I do get my objectives, so I should go up 2, 3. I might keep that just because it still might be scoring. Right, I've got some upgrades. I'm going to, I think I've got the +1. I've got the key on this guy, haven't I? Is that key? No, but I do have a key. So I'm going to place the key in and I'm going to give it +1 defense. Now Kacharik is gone, so that's gone. I might keep that, might be useful in the late game. Right, there's that card I was talking about. Chosen by objectives, not great. Chosen by Destiny is pretty good. So if Churosh or Navia get taken out, the aim of this round, this last round, is going to be to me to get Navia onto this objective. Because I think I've put a key on her, have I? Yeah, I've put a key on her. Let's see how this goes. Bum, ba, ba, bum, bum. Bum, ba, ba, bum, bum. Let's turn this mic up a bit, I think. Yeah, I think I might have been a bit quiet earlier on. Sorry if you couldn't hear me very well earlier on. Right, I'm definitely gonna go first. And I'm definitely gonna do. What damage does Churosh do? He does 2. I might run Churosh in. Come on, Churosh. Oh. Oh, but I got the sword. I got it. As well still, but I don't think it's going to be useful. What do I do? I might keep this glory handy. So Vortimus is live in the next game. I might upgrade Vortimus with +1 damage to try and take out Steelheart, but we'll see. I'm not this is the greatest performance Church has ever given in the history of Underworlds. I think you're right. I think you might be correct there, sir. I'll tell you what, if he's only got 12 hours of gameplay, doing pretty well. I'm very impressed. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Now, I can bring that blue horror back. I'm going to probably have to do that, I think. So I've got a bunch of things I need to do. I need to bring the blue horror back, get the blue horror onto 1. Because I think the blue horror comes back with the key still, with all the upgrades. So if I need the horror back, I need to use Vortimus now. So I'm not going to go for Steelheart, even though I desperately want to take him out. That's the wrong ploy here, because I need to score glory. So, and while Vortimus is still alive, because Vortimus is probably going to die in the next go. We're going to bring the blue horror back up here. That's my power step. Now what's his range? His movement is 3, 1, 2, so it doesn't matter if I move him 1 away. Okay, we'll keep that for the moment then. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Oh, I'm sorry if I was a bit quiet earlier on. Hopefully I'm a bit louder now. Am I louder now? Hopefully I am. I hope you're enjoying the game. Right. Yeah, we're gonna pass on that. This is a big activation for Nero here. What Nero does here might dictate what I do. I think the right play for Nero here is probably to take out Vortimus. Because if Nero moves Oberyn up here to attack, doesn't kill the blue horror, I can still take on one. I think my key is still attached. It is. Yeah, that's the right play. Oh, unlucky. That's unlucky. Yeah. Yeah, sorry buddy. I agree, it's not so fun. Right, so I think Oberyn's best bet here is probably either to run in and assist Severin here, just to get a glory, or to take out Churosh. If you're listening, Nero, do not go for blue horror, because you're not gonna... Yeah, that's the move. Oh, God, I got lucky. I've got lucky on those last 2 defences. Yeah, I definitely got lucky. Don't go. Don't go. I'm just going to go here. See the game out, Nero. Just because I can. Excellent. I'm glad you can hear me now. Sorry about earlier. Come on, what you're about. Why so serious? Let my friend be happy. Look, he will be happy in a moment. Pass. There we go. So I get my keys scored. 8-4. Any more? 8-4. It's pretty good. Considering you've only been playing for how long was it? 12 hours? So you've done pretty well, buddy. It's pretty good. I think my computer's about to fall over. It gets a little bit underpowered, and when I'm streaming as well, it goes a bit like the CPU. It sets on fire. Well played, Nero. Good game. And you know what? Contact me in the DMs. We'll sort you out with a key anyway, even though you lost. Because I'm very impressed. I think you did really, really well there. That's great. And I got a bit lucky near the end on some dice rolls as well. I thought, you know, that first round, I was right up against it. My initial plans went completely out the window. And just thank goodness for the blue horror. So if you're watching that and you like Eyes of Iron, that's the way you play the blue horror. You just keep bringing it back, keep scoring those objectives, causing mischief behind the lines. It's a really good character to play. It's a great warband as well if you can learn to play them right. They're really good with longboard for that reason. Yeah, good game. Good game. Right. Wow, I've been on for an hour and a half. Do I want to fit one more in, is the question. Do you want to see one more? Alright, well, if we're going to do one more, let's jump on Discord. I don't know if there's anybody who's... Ah, no worries. Yeah, drop me oh, I see you've already sent me a message. That's great. I'll sort you out in a bit. So I'm going to do another game. If anybody wants to jump in and play, I think for this one we're going to go back and do some Garrix Reavers, I think, who are our brand new warband. I'm going to put on the new skin. I've only just learned to play these guys because I don't play them in the tabletop. I've never played them, and I've only had to start playing them recently for this streaming event because I knew the warband was coming, and so I had to learn how to play them. So yeah, I quite like them. When you're quite aggressive, it's quite good fun. So we're going to invite a friend. I'll play with code. I'm going to put something in the Garrick Fun. Tempted to bring the wraiths. That's the code. So if you're watching the stream, I know there's one other player that wants to play, and if I come up against him, oh my gosh. Garrick Fun. Come and join the fun. It's the last match of the night. It's midnight here. I've only got a little bit left of the Blood God. And hopefully my computer doesn't fall over because the CPU's burning up hot with the streaming. I need a better computer for this in the future. I think next year, for Skulls, I think I'm going to invest in something a bit more powerful. Because I don't normally stream. And, the computer runs Warhammer Underworlds just fine, but I have to turn down the graphics settings and do some other funky things just to get this streaming as well at the same time. It says Garrick Fun, not Garrick Not Fun. Right, who am I playing? Who's it going to be? might be you. Okay. Well, at least I got one win tonight, I suppose. Right. I think we need to scrap Mr. Quinn. Just full on scrap. What do you reckon? Just mirror well it up. Come on, double up and mirror well. Just bosh. Let's get this over with by round 2. None of this strategic play. Just mash it up. Come on. It's what the viewers want. Yeah, okay, that'll do. Okay. Sorry, got distracted. This is actually easier for my head because that last game was quite strategic for me and it hurt my brain a bit. So hopefully this will be a bit easier. 2 or more, twice as much damage, 3 or more fighters made a charge action. Okay, we can keep that. Alrighty. Let's do it. Wish I could play yet, but I'm at work. Hit Jack, sure. Listen, I'm going to start streaming a fair bit, I think, because I've actually quite enjoyed myself during the Skulls 2021 so far. And like I said, I'm pretty new to streaming, to be quite honest. It's been a lot of fun. Like, I play the game a lot. Obviously, I play it because I'm testing it all the time, but I also play it in my spare time for fun. You know, recording it is just, you know, adds an added dimension to it. Right, I think we'll put Carsus up here. I'm going to have Syek hanging back, I think. How many crits do you want? Glory. I think the Blood God will be very, very pleased. Ladswag, very pleased. Ooh, wasn't even paying attention. That's not a bad start. Right, I need to think about this. what do I want to do? So they only do 1 damage, so I think what I'm going to do... Oh, it's not, it's the power step. What am I talking about? Roll extra attack dice. Yes. Look at that skin. Look at this. Right, now I can go. I was jumping the gun there a bit. Alright, so we are gonna Oh, you're joking. What was that? What was that? So rude. So rude. It's going to be like that this game, isn't it? This will be all over in round 2. A friendly fighter can make an attack action. Oh, that's interesting. So we are... Huh. That'll do. That'll do. All right. Oops. I think we're going to put... Oh no, don't die on me, computer. Phew. My CPU is running a bit hot with all the streaming, so I'm getting a bit of slowdown. It's got to be done, right? What objectives have I got here? It's got to be done. If I land... Oh, he's only got 2 because he's not inspired yet. It. Right, we're all inspired, and what am I going to do here? So he's got, he can do 3 damage. He's already had a go. Cast this. Am I just... buff up Garrix. To all. I've got Reavers going down like flies at the moment. I said this wouldn't last beyond round 2. I think it's starting to look that way. Four dice, but he lands it. So I haven't scored that because my warband didn't, even though I've taken 2 enemy fighters out, it's in theory the lethal hex took one of the fighters out. So it doesn't count, which is a bit of a shame really. So therefore I need to do this again. Still got 2 goes. I might do here. I kind of want to draw him over. Okay, I got the support, which was good. Now I should score this now because in theory, yeah, there we go. I got blood for the blood god. If your leader takes an enemy leader out of action, no fighter is holding an objective. I don't think they are. It does at least twice as much damage. Alright. If this fighter has a defense character but is on guard, I want extra defense when they charge. Right, okay. So I'm just going to put that on Sayek, I think. This is a scrap and a half. Such a different game, isn't it, from that last match? That's the great thing about this board game, is that just so different, such a different game almost. Right, it's my last activation. The question is, do I want to go in? I probably do. I could go in and try on both of them actually. See this lovely little icon here. Let's do that. Leaves me a bit exposed. Oh, at the beginning of the next round. But I'm going to push him back here. Come on, let's get some damage on Garrix. That's it. Yes. Feel my axe. I don't want it at the beginning of the next round. I don't want him to have an advantage if I can help it. I could still run and do my whirl if it's my go. Ooh. Look at those sneaky glories scored there. Sneaky, sneaky glories. Now I'm going to get rid of this because I don't think I'm going to score it. At least twice the damage. I don't know whether I've got 4 damage. Now I could do it. Yeah, I don't think I've got 4 apart from Garrix, and he's right over there. Oh, I could do it with a concealed weapon, potentially. Oh no, that's his guy. What I'm talking about. But I don't think Garrix... I'm going to get rid of that as well. That's a bit of a risk. Right, so I'm going to have to savage boil it again, aren't I? It's going to be me, and we've got to try this for this again. So we're going to move here. Come on, can take out both of them here. Oh, so disappointing. I needed you gone, Garrick. Oh. What is going on? That's ridiculous. Well, I'm definitely doing this because I can't have the support. Now, he uses axes, so I'll blood rain it, which means I'll turn them to swords. Right, I'm going to load up Sayek here. This guy's Carsus is doomed. So I've actually got 3 glory, so I'm going to put them all on Sayek here. Because... oh, wait there. I've got to just hope that he doesn't use Garrick to take out Sayek. Score that if Sayek lives. God, how many dice do you want? What are the odds of that? 5 dice and 2 crits. What? You saw that? That was caught on camera. I'm off down the casino with that kind of luck. Oh my word. Oh my word. Oh, he's got it ready for action though. I spoke too soon. Four damage. Oh. Maybe I won't go down the casino. And I put all the upgrades on the wrong character. What a disgrace. I am. Phew, is all I can say there. Well played. Good game. Right. That's the play. Now, he could take me out in this round. I said it would die, it wouldn't go beyond round 2. If this gets to round 3, I will be so surprised. Now, I'm going to get that, but he's probably also got that. Yeah. If I can get another... I put the upgrades on the wrong player. The wrong fighter, rather. Yeah, he's got this. Look at that. This is gonna be brutal. So I'm not going to get that, so I think I'm just going to should score that. Here he goes. Oh, he's not. He's hanging back. Right, I am going to hopefully get an upgrade here, because I think if I get an upgrade here, that would be really handy. Oh, typical. I get a spoiler battle, which would help me get an upgrade, because then I would score that. Here he comes. I put all the upgrades on the wrong bloomin' fighter, didn't I? The one that got taken out. This is it. This is it. It's just Garrix versus Garrix. I love it. You couldn't make this up. What a game. Now if I can survive and get another upgrade on him, we should be good. Now the question is, have I got Master of War tucked away? Because if I have, that should come up. And I'll probably want a ploy in there, just a sneaky ploy to play. So I'm going to keep hold of that. I've got an upgrade. God. Surprised I didn't score more objectives there. This is going down to, it's going to a third round, everybody. And it's a third round, Garrix versus Garrix. This roll-off is huge and I have lost it. The only thing going for me is that I have 5 wounds, but he's probably got... What has he got? I don't think he can kill me in 1. But he probably can, I'm probably not even seeing it. If I get a crit here. Oh no! See, he has to come in and charge to get me. Just got to keep Shade Glass attacking him. I've got it though because I got the sword. Oh, did I? Or did he defend it? Oh no, because has he got like acrobat or something? I could keep throwing these things at him all day. What's that? Oh no. I thought I had a Master of War. Maybe I'd played it already or won it. Or maybe I didn't even have it in the hand. Maybe not even in the deck. Reminder, put a Master of War in your deck. Here we go. What's going on? Oh, yeah, see, can't do much. Yeah, I know. What a way to... It's like this explosive battle and then we're just playing this kind of weird standoff. I kind of want to come in and kill you, but I think I'm going to score more glory. See, the thing is, he's probably got a bunch of objectives that are not far off mine. So I'm going to score a 3 extra, which will only put me on 14, and he only has to score, so I've got to take him out, really. I've got to take him out. The problem is he's got that silly only does 1 damage thing. So it's my power step, isn't it? Yeah. Well, I think I'm going to have to go for it. Because oh, what has he got? Right, comes down to this because he is probably going to beat me on objectives. So it comes down to this attack. Now, if I hadn't put all my fancy upgrades on Sayek, I think it was, who got killed, now it would be a dead cert. I had a awakened weapon and all sorts of things. Oh, it's not going to cut it. He's not getting... Am I? He's not getting conquest if he's got that. It's the best I could do, really. Oh, yeah, he's got it. He's got it. He's got it. He's won. By 1. Good game. 15-14. What a game! If I'd have just killed him on that last attack, it would have been so different. And this is where my computer falls over. Can you hear it? Oh, the CPU's burning up. OBS is melting. I've got Firefox melting. The whole computer's melting. I've got the green, the blue swirly thing. I don't even know whether I'm streaming, whether you can see any of this. Yeah, I need a better computer because I can't stream this game. I'll get our own game. It's kind of funny. Yes, I need a... Well, that was a good game. Frantically fishing for great strength at the end there. Right. Yeah, that was really good fun. I really, really enjoyed that. What I'm going to do is just going to turn that off for a moment. Yeah, so yeah, good game. I really, really enjoyed it. Thanks everybody tonight that I've played. I've had some really, really good games. Loads and loads of fun. If you've been watching the stream tonight and you could hear me, because apparently I was a bit quiet for some of it, apologies, and you liked what you see, look, it's free for the next few days. Just download it, have a few games, build some decks. You've got Magor's Fiends, you've got Steel Heart's Champions to play with. They're two really good warbands. I'm a big fan of Magor's Fiends. And they're very competitive against most of the other warbands you'll come up against. And yeah, we've got some of the other warbands on sale, so take a look at those. We've also got the Skulls promo, so Skulls 2021 promo in the redeem key. You'll get a new card back and a skin for Garrix Reavers should you own them. And yeah, I'll be around for some more streaming over the next few days, which will be great. What I'm going to do after this, I'm going to play a little video of some of the other matches that I've been having over the last few days, which was quite good fun. There's some real classics in there, which is awesome. So if you want to hang around and watch those, that's really good. But other than that, have a good night, good day, good afternoon, whatever it is. Somebody just said I picked it up but was not sure if it is any good. Well, look, give it a play. It might not be your bag, but if it's your bag, you're going to love it. It's a really great game. Lots of strategy. Play the tutorials, read the Steam guides, jump on our Discord, chat to our community. We've got some really great mods on there. One of them I was just playing against. He's very knowledgeable and shares a lot of information, as does many of the other members on there. Look, it's a great game, great community. We just need as many people playing the game as possible. Because as an online game, you need people to play. So get in there, get some games going, and and I will be around over the next few days for some more streams and giving away more keys and doing lots of things. So yeah, I'm gonna go. See you later. Bye bye.